This is Brent coming at you on a cold New York day to give you more power exercise. In this video, we're going after the shoulders. If I'm talking about power, we're not talking about just more load or more stability. We're talking about more velocity. I want more speed. That's what power exercise is all about. So these exercises are going to have slightly different cueing than we would for some of the other exercises we've talked about where we're just trying to lift weight or we're trying to increase stability. I'm going to have my friend Mike Tierney come out and help me demonstrate this exercise. Now, first things first, he's going to get his kinetic chain checkpoints lined up, feet parallel to each other, feet underneath his hips, his knees are in line. He's got great posture in his upper body, he's drawn in. Now, Mike has already set up his distance. We've practiced this a couple times, and you guys will see when you do this shoulder press power movement, it kind of takes a couple tries to figure out how far you should be away from the wall so the ball doesn't bounce back behind you and that it keeps landing right just in front of your face. Mike's going to grab this ball. The first thing we're going to need to work on, I'm almost willing to bet, is keeping his body soft. This isn't like a shoulder press where I want you totally static from waist down. It's okay for him to bend his knees and use a natural motion that includes some of his lower body, some of that extra oomph from his lower body to get the power out of this movement. After we get that first one off, I'm willing to bet that learning how to catch the ball is going to be the hardest thing we have to do, which is something that is often forgotten in power exercise. So let me go ahead and see your first rep here, Mike. Good. And notice, first things first, go ahead and stop for a second here. You guys can kind of hear that catch. You can hear his hand slap the ball. It's a little cold out here, which makes it a little tougher, but what I want Mike to do is catch like he's catching an egg. I don't want him to break that egg. I want it to be super, super soft so that I know he is eccentrically decelerating as efficiently as he possibly can. Let's try that one more time. Let's just concentrate on the soft catch. Much better. All right, now assuming that I'm getting that eccentric deceleration efficiently, now we can work on the big cue in power exercise, which is the amortization phase. That is that quick turnaround that from eccentric to concentric that allows me to use stretch reflex and the stretch in his connective tissues to add to the concentric force produced by his shoulder complex. So now Mike is going to catch soft and try to turn around at the bottom, which is here, as fast as he can. You ready? So yep. Catch soft, turn around quick. Good. Good. You guys, just one cue, you can kind of see the ball coming back and forward. You need to be careful to kind of set up a marker on the wall that you're using so that you have an aim. This will also have to do with how many reps we're going to do for this exercise. Remember, since this is power training, it's not reps until fatigue. It's reps until we stop getting maximal power production. So once he couldn't hit that mark anymore, the set is over, even though he could probably throw the ball 10 more times. All right, so let's try that a couple more times. Let's try to be consistent. Let's hit that white brick right up there. You ready? Yep. Go. Nice. Catch soft, up quicker. And we're starting to slow down just a little bit, so that'd be the end of that set. Then we take our 2 to 5 minutes rest. That doesn't mean that we can't turn this around and do a back exercise followed by a leg exercise and keep things moving. We just need to give his shoulders rest. Now, we could progress this exercise in a number of different ways. We could set the mark even higher. If we started getting to a plateau in height, we then could consider increasing the weight of the ball. We could also increase in stability and work on reactive stabilization by just going on one leg. So we'll show you guys a couple of those. All right, one-legged medicine ball shoulder press. You ready?
I am.
Hit it. Let's get 6. You can get higher than that. Come on. Turn around faster. Catch soft, turn around fast. You can see it gets very challenging to keep that amortization phase, keep that power production when you're also working for stability. So guys, you could go for max power and increase the height. You could probably go for some level of endurance by setting a mark and going for reps. You could also go for stability by challenging them going on one leg or one leg with a stability device such as an Eric's pad. I hope you guys enjoy this exercise. I hope you guys enjoy the progressions. Have fun.